Good morning dear students and welcome back in our video lecture with the same topic metals and non-metals. So in my previous video lectures we have studied about properties of metals and non-metals, and today we are going to discuss about uses of some common metals. So first metal that we are going to study is gold. So symbol for gold is Au. Gold is yellow shiny metal, and it is durable substance because it does not react easily with other substances. That's why gold is also called noble metal. Why it is called noble metal? Because this gold is highly means it is highly malleable, and it has resistance to corrosion also. It is also very good conductor of electricity. So what are the uses of gold? We use gold in making coins and ornaments, in dentistry, also to fill in teeth cavities, means in the form of an alloy. This means this gold and silver just mix with each other, and just dentists use that mixture, that alloy, to fill our teeth cavity. In the manufacture of electronic devices such as computers, telephones, home appliances, this gold is used. Student, related to gold, one more point is there. So what do you think, student? Means we use 100% gold for making ornaments or not? Yes, we do not use 100% pure gold for making our ornaments, because 100% pure gold is very soft. So if we just make our ornaments by using this 100% pure gold, then that ornaments will break easily. And that's why we just mix the another metals like silver, copper, nickel in this gold to make it 22 karat gold. Okay, so 24 karat gold is 100% pure gold, but we use 22 karat gold for making our ornaments. So it means 22 parts of pure gold is used and 2 parts of either silver or copper. So remember this thing also. So second metal is silver. So silver, symbol for silver is Ag. So silver is white or off white in color. It is also bright, shiny and lustrous metal. So it is chemically unreactive metal, and so what are the uses of silver? Silver is used to make jewelry and silverware. It is used to purify water. As a gold is a gold mix alloy for filling in teeth cavities. Also silver is used to fill that teeth cavities. Also then silver is used for making electrical contacts for sensitive electrical appliances, because silver is the means it is the best conductor of electricity. So remember this thing also. Silver is used for electroplating. So also it is used for making mirrors. So you have means students, do you observe that mirror has means when you just separate mirror from frame, then the one part of mirror is just colored by paint. That color may be orange or red. So if you just scratch that part, then inside that colored layer one more layer is there, which is made up of silver. So silver is also used in making mirrors. In photography, in the form of silver nitrate and silver bromide. It is also used in the preparation of some medicines such as eye drops, and also silver is used in dental hygiene to cure and prevent infection. So third metal is copper. So copper, original color of copper is reddish brown. It is highly ductile metal and very good conductor of heat and electricity. So this copper is used in making electric wires and cables. It is used in making utensils, statues. Then also it is used in making some semi precious ornaments. So also copper is used in making circuits of electronic devices such as transistor, television, and also it is used in electroplating. The next metal is aluminium. So aluminium is used, it is the most abundant metal found in the most useful metal after iron. So it is malleable and ductile. It is silvery white in color, and it has shine. It is good conductor of heat and electricity. So aluminium is used for making aluminium foils, which we use for packing food material. Also it is used in many electrical transmission wires. Then it is used to make alloys such as duralumin and magnesium, which are very light and strong. Then these two alloys are used in making aircraft components of automobiles, refrigerators, air conditioners. Then powdered aluminium is used in paints to prevent corrosion, and also it is used as paint to prevent rust in the form of powder oil. Then next metal is iron. So iron is, its symbol is Fe, and it is known to man since ancient times. It is the most useful metal of all. It is a grey or dark grey metal, and it just rapidly rusted in moist air. So it is malleable, ductile. So this iron is used for making utensils, cylinders, pipes, tanks, wire, nails, furniture, agricultural tools also. Also it is used in construction of automobile machines and machinery parts. Then it is used in bridges and buildings. Also iron is used in the construction of power transmission towers, TV towers, iron pillars. At Qutub Minar has not rusted since 1600 years. It is highlights the achievement of ancient India in technology. So these are the uses of iron. Then next metal is platinum. So platinum is white, lustrous, precious metal. Like gold, platinum too does not react easily with other substances. So it is also noble metal. Then this platinum is used in making jewelry, in making ornamental watches. Then also it is used as catalyst in chemical reactions. In sometime it is used in making electrode and electrolytic cells, and in qualitative analysis in flame test and Borbox bed test. So remember these names only. Then next metal is mercury. So mercury, its formula is Hg. So mercury, where we use mercury? So one most important thing related to mercury is the metal which is found in liquid state at room temperature. So mercury is silvery white liquid metal. It is also called quicksilver. So it does not stick to glass walls. Mercury is very sensitive towards heat. It expands a lot on heating. It is a very good conductor of heat and electricity. So because of this property, mercury is used in making thermometers also. Then mercury forms alloys with many metals. So what is alloy? Alloy means what? Alloy is mixture of two or more metals or metal and non-metals in definite proportion. Okay. So if one of the metal in alloy is mercury, then that is called amalgam. And amalgam is liquid alloy, and it means what is amalgam? If in alloy one of the metal is mercury, then that alloy is called amalgam. Then mercury is used in thermometer. It is also used in barometer and other scientific apparatus. Then also it is used in vapor lamps to light parks and other large area. So alloy of mercury is silver amalgam and gold amalgam. These are used in dentistry for filling up cavities in teeth. Then next metal is magnesium. Its symbol is Mg. So magnesium is also silvery white metal. It rapidly reacts with air and gets converted into a white powdery mass of magnesium oxide. Then what are the uses of magnesium? It is used in fireworks because it burns with dazzling light. And also you remember student, we have done that activity, how this magnesium ribbon burn. It just burn with dazzling white flame, and that's why it is used in firecrackers, fireworks also. It is used for making fuse wire, and its alloy is called magnesium. Then magnesium alloy is also used in making parts of aircraft, spacecraft, automobile, machinery. Also it is used for ignition of thermite mixture, which is used for welding irons. Means you can, in simple words you can write, it is used in welding iron. Then next metal is lead. Lead is Pb. So lead is a soft silvery white or grayish metal. It is malleable, ductile and poor conductor of electricity. So what are the uses of lead? It is used in storage batteries, also in making sanitary pipe, tips of bullets, tin roofs, then fusible alloy. All these are made up of this lead. Also it is used as covering for electric cables placed in the ground or underwater to protect them from corrosion. Then it is also used as a protective corrosion, means shield around nuclear reactors. Since lead absorbs harmful radiations, it is used to make outer covering of nuclear reactors. Also it is used in making sanitary pipes, tips of bullet, then fusible fuse, in making fuse this lead is used, and also it is used in batteries. Then next metal is tin. Its symbol is Sn. This tin is also soft silvery white metal. It is not ductile but highly malleable, so it does not rust, and it is used for making cans which we use as food containers. Also it is used for making cans, alloy called bronze. Then it is used for making the alloy solder which is used for joining electric circuits, pipes, and also for tinning of food. The cans and utensils that we use, these are made up of tin. Then next metal is zinc. Zinc is also white bluish metal. It is neither malleable nor ductile like other metals. It is brittle. So where it is used? It is used as an electrode metal to make the negative electrode of dry cell. So dry cell, when you just open that dry cell, there are two rods. So out of these two rods, negative electrode is made up of this zinc. Also zinc is used for galvanizing steel and iron to prevent corrosion. So I think you have seen that pins, nails, stapler pins, so that these pins, these nails are made up of iron, but you all know iron get corrode easily. That's why these pins are just covered by outer layer of zinc. The process is called galvanizing. What is galvanization? It is a process of depositing a thin layer of zinc on the surface of steel or iron. Also it is used for making alloys like brass and bronze. And then last metal, which is very important, noble metals. So what is mean by noble metals? Noble metals are chemically unreactive, means these metals remain unaffected in air and water. Also they are unaffected by acidic solutions, alkaline solutions. That's why they are called noble metals. So tell me, what are the examples of noble metals? Yes, platinum, gold and silver, these are noble metals, and they also retain their metallic luster for a long time. So student, I hope you got all points related to uses of metals. Today we have discussed about almost 12 metals and their uses we have discussed. So if you have any doubt in this, you can ask me. Just write down all metal names and their uses in your notebook. Thank you.